Hi everyone, this is Hayden Master Healer coming to you guys with a quick reading on Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. This reading is not going to take that long. I'm going to dive straight into the situation. What I'm seeing here. But as I say, there's a young couple that I like. I like both of them. I like Travis' music. And I like Kylie. Seeing how where she was. As a young person and how she developed and she got herself together and making all the business moves. She got a pretty daughter. I'm happy for them. As I say, we all about love here. At the Spiritual Fixer family. We not here to trash anyone. And thank you for all the new subscribers and everyone. I love you guys and thanks for the support. Yeah, so I'm not gonna stay too long with this. So as I say, right now, sometimes I see like with Kylie, sometimes she feel like she in a prison. Sometimes she feel locked up. Sometimes she feel like she can't really do a lot of things she want to do sometimes, but also too, they like the attention that is beginning also too. Cause as I say, she's a Leo, and Travis, he's a Taurus. Taurus people can be very stubborn, and then you have some Taurus too, very materialistic, and then you have some Taurus who don't really care about the material stuff. But when you look at Travis, he like the trappings of all the materials stuff, and nothing wrong with that. And I say, teachers own, everybody love whatever they like for them. You can't hate on nobody. Somebody work hard. You want to spend all your money on material stuff, so be it. More power to you. You can't hate on nobody. So we don't hate you. And Kylie, I wish you all the best. But definitely, I see a lot of good things for her ahead. I see she's gonna get recognized for a lot of very important work. I see in the future. I see that a lot of messages she can be getting, a lot of important messages, a lot of business deals for the remainder of the year. But also too, I see that when coming to a relationship with she and Travis, as I say, he's a Taurus, she's a Leo. So I really long term, I don't really see them really together to say like to get married and things like that. No, that's not gonna work. It's two different personality, and plus Travis is still young. He's with his music, he's touring, he's doing different stuff. You gotta remember too, when he's a rapper, when he's a basketball player, you're always gonna be tempted, It's always gonna have somebody prettier than your woman or anything like that. Always remember that. I always say that all the time, nearly in all my videos, So you just have to be content with what you have, But as I say with this relationship, I see them will end up just being great parents. As I say, they'll be great parents. But to say long-term living together, anything like that, no. Even same when you look at Travis, you ever notice something when Travis taking a picture with Kylie? If you go back, if you Google and look at all the pictures, you see her more leaning into him. She more leaning into him now. She more love him more. I feel like that's how I feel, and that's how looking at more of reading the pictures, because I read people through faces, So that's why, like when I read in here, a lot of people use tarot and all that stuff to know something about someone. I just need to see a picture, so I would just go online, just look at the pictures, and I would check the astrology sign. That's what I need, and I could tell you if they're going to stay together or not. So that's how I do my readings, So when I look at Travis and his picture, if you look at Travis, he's not looking into her. She's more always looking into him. Pay attention to that. So that speaks volumes a lot. Body language wise, when you look at him, he never looking at the camera straight. He always looking the other way. Normally, if you look at other couples, if they're taking pictures, you see them into the camera. You see them, both of them, into the camera. You could feel the chemistry. When you look at this young couple, it's like a disconnect. I always see a disconnect with them. So they will always. I don't see them really. I don't really see them like for the future. I just see them being great parents to be going back and forth because they're young, and I say they're in love, and they're wealthy. Both of them, they can afford anything they want. But long term, no, I don't really see long term. But great parents, as I say, they'll be the best parents. They could be for their daughter, and everything will work out. But they say long term, no. I always see that. Women, certain things will always come and get involved, as I say, to cause them to be apart. As I say, with Travis, when you look at him, he focused on his music and stuff, touring, different things that he would always get distracted, and he's still young. I always try to tell my clients, anybody like that, and when coming to rappers, when coming to basketball players and stuff, NFL young players, you don't want to go head over heels too much into them. You just go with the flow, get where you need to get, because you always have somebody trying to take which is you want to have. And these young guys, they're very easy to get distracted. They're not really focused 100% like that now, so they're easy. You gotta remember too, they're all young and it's hard to resist easy pussy. So that's one of the things right now, just sometimes some women don't even make it that hard like back in the day. You had to work for that shit. But now it's just easy. So that is why a lot of people cheat half of the time, because some things are just too easy. Some women don't make the man work for that. Like the old days. They used to make the man work for that. Sometimes the man had to take like 6 months, a whole year. Now, in 24 hours, you can get it. So yeah. So long term, I don't really see this relationship working. Also, I see that right now, I see that they're looking like right now I see like they're looking together, but I see definitely before the year is up, I see them I wouldn't say before the year is up, but I see them breaking up. They're gonna separate again, like before. I see them gonna separate again, and this time it's gonna be a little embarrassing. So Kylie, you need to be careful. I hope that because a lot of people wishing for a lot of things like that to happen. Some of us just want to wish and see, because they know sometimes we can't compete with the person because the person has so much money. So we look for one of the flaws when coming to the relationship. So some people wish for that, wish for something bad to happen to them, so they can say yes, and it makes them feel good. But I hope that she pay attention to a lot of things. A lot of signs around her. Things will work out good for her in the long run. I say she would, even if she and Travis don't really work out long term, I see that she will end up finding love. And in the future, I see Kylie will end up getting married, definitely. But I don't see she and Travis Scott getting married. And even if they decide to get married, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. The personalities is just different. As I say, he's a Taurus. He's very set in his ways. And when coming to Taurus, they're one of the most stubborn signs out of all the earth signs. Very set in the ways. If they say this is blue, if you tell them this is green, they will say it's blue. They're set in the ways. They don't switch. So that is one of the things that I see. That's going to always be a problem, because he sees things his way, and that's it. It's his way. That's it now. Right? Kylie now should be more given to bend over and compromise, and she'll more compromise easier now. Yeah, so I'm saying compared to him. But long term, I don't really see them really they'll be back and forth. It's not like how Tristan and Chloe, I always tell you guys, they are a perfect match. They will always be close, whatever it is. And the only thing is Tristan's behavior. I see that things will not change unless he clean up himself spiritually. I told you guys that in the last reading. That is why he always cheats. It's something with him that causes him to cheat. And I'm making no excuse for him. It's something that was done to him spiritually years ago. So until he get himself clean up spiritually, Tristan, he'll be okay. But I don't see anything really changing until that is done to Tristan spiritually when coming to Chloe and him. But they will have great chemistry. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, Pisces and Cancer, perfect match. With Kylie here and Travis Scott, long term, no. Not a good match at all. She'd be more better off with an air sign. Maybe like a Gemini, somewhere like that. Or maybe a Libra could work. Or maybe a Aries. Or maybe a Sagittarius. Or something like that will work for her. But long term, no. Two different personalities. They'll always be back and forth. As I say, they'll be great parents. But I don't see anything really working up. But I see that she have to be careful of a big embarrassing breakup between she and Travis. I see a big serious breakup, and it could be scandalous, So I'm not going to go into too much details because I don't want to put people's business out in the streets. I don't believe in that. As I say, I have a lot of VIP clients, and if I put in people's business out there, they're not going to trust me. So, my business is based on trust, So that's how a lot of clients come to me, because they believe in me and they know I don't play, and we all have to sign NDAs when they come and they work with me. So I don't put people's business out there. I don't tell people who I work with or anything like that. So that's how we roll here, Everything is privacy, That's what people pay for that privacy, And they want to feel comfortable. They want to be able to express themselves without any judgment. We don't judge anybody here. Yeah, so definitely long term, this is not going to work. I see a big breakup for them. It's going to be a little scandalous. I'm not going to go into too much details. I don't see any marriage. I don't see a next baby for them either this year. I don't know about next year. I'll have to look into that maybe later down. But I'm not seeing any next baby for them right now. Right now this year, I don't know. Maybe I might do a next reading. Maybe in January. But I'm not gonna read on them for the rest of the year again. But Kylie will be okay. But I say with this scandal, and I see that that about to take place, it will be very embarrassing for her, and I see it will have her sad, it will have her feeling depressed, and let's hope. We're not wishing for that, but this is just a heads up reading. But definitely long term not gonna work. Short term, great parents, they'll always be in each other's lives. They have a child together, but even if they try to do a marriage, it's still not gonna work. I see problems again in a relationship. Will always have problems, but family wise, spending time together, whatever it is, back and forth, you're always going to see them back and forth. You understand? Because they have a child together, But to see getting married and long term and starting, they're still young, I don't see that. Maybe if they reach like all in the 30s, maybe they decide to come back. By that time, they have a child. They want to bring the family together and start a next family, have a next child, and get a bigger family, expand the family. Yes, But no, they're still young. Too much temptation out there for with Travis. It's more Travis I see is the problem, not so much Kylie. And Travis is the one going to always be the problem here. I see very set in his ways. Long term, not gonna work, but short term, great parents. But that's it. So peace, love, and blessings. Please like, subscribe, share, and that's it for them. I don't see anything else other than that. They have the resources, they have the money, they have their own psychics and stuff. They have the private investigators. They check things out. Give them that. One thing with these Kardashians, you gotta respect the gangster. They don't play. They check people out before they let people come in the space. And that's how I always tell all my clients. You gotta check people out before you waste time and energy. But no. But let's wish them all the best and hope the best for them, and hope that that things don't really happen as bad as I'm seeing, and everything is changeable, But definitely no, not a good relationship long term. But great parents, that's about it. But we wish them all the best. Peace, love, and blessings. Bye.